Jeremy from Baltimore wants to know, how do you motivate your employees to get them to buy in?
Hey, great question, Jeremy. Thanks for tuning in, and Keegan for running this. I love doing these AMAs. So just like running sales discovery with your prospects, you got to run sales discovery or like employee discovery with your employees. What are your goals and dreams professionally? I believe there's 5 pillars that people give a shit about. Professional, like where am I at professionally? Where am I at personally? My health, wealth, relationships. So I'm trying to figure out like where you at professionally, where do you want to go? Where are you at personally? Where do you want to go? Where's your health at? Because if you're eating and drinking and living like shit, that bad health and those bad health habits will destroy your personal life and your work life. Wealth-wise, where are you at? Like, do you have a certain income goal that you want to hit? Like wealth-wise, do you want to own real estate, stocks, crypto trading? Like, what do you want to do with your wealth? And then lastly, relationships. What can we do to help you maximize your relationships? So I think it's just running a discovery with all of your employees. You can't motivate people if you don't know what they're driving for. And I actually do a really shitty job of this. Like, I was great at doing this at 50 employees. Now that we're at 300 employees, scaling to 1,000 employees, I do shitty at this. But guess what? As long as you keep trying, so what I'm going to do is I'm creating a PDF template or a Google Doc. I don't know yet. I'll probably work with B-Rock and Keegan here. I'm going to have a doc that people will fill in, like where I learn almost like quick Q&A. What are their hobbies? What's something I don't know about them? What do they like to do in their free time? Like, we should come up, Keegan and B-Rock here, let's come up with a good questionnaire where we could actually get to know these people. And then I want to know professional goals, personal goals, relationship goals, wealth goals, health goals. Where they at right now? How do we get them there? And then you tie that data back to the company goal and mission. So our mission is to help the world connect opportunity, positively impact billions, and maximize the potential of every professional globally. That's a big mission and a big vision. For me to get and help all of our employees align with that mission and vision, let's tie it back to the discovery. Hey, Keegan wants to go from making 5 figures to 6 figures, 6 figures to 7 figures. Okay, well, Keegan works on our events, our PR, our podcast, our mastermind, and our big customer conference. It's like, okay, well, we're here on a mission to help the world connect opportunity, positively impact billions. A big part of that is our masterminds. A big part of that is our customer conference. I got to tie into, we got to have a conference bigger than Dreamforce, because Benioff isn't as smart as Keegan and I and our team. So it's like, okay, well, and if we do that, guess what? Let's just say there's 5,000 attendees at the conference. We charge $1,000 a ticket. You make $100 a ticket. Okay, 10 tickets, you make $1,000. Interesting. 1,000 tickets, what do you make? 5,000 tickets, what do you make? Tie it back to Keegan's goals, personally, professionally, and financially. Then that ties into the company mission and vision. You got to know what people want. And it's okay to be shitty at it, like me right now, because you scale so fast. It's okay. Like, as long as you realize what are we weak at. Like, I used to know every single employee at the company. Now I do not personally know every single person at the company. And I'm like, I was telling Danielle a day ago, I'm like, I want to meet with all of our employees. Like, I should be meeting with someone at least a day. 15 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day. Probably could do 15 minutes a day where I'm meeting with someone new a day. We've got 300 employees. Okay, cool. I could basically do that. There's 265 sales days in a year. I could meet with one employee roughly a day and hit our company. Now, when we scaled 1,000 by the end of the year, then I'm going to have to do 2 to 3 people. So, okay, you make it 10 minutes, 10, 10, 10. You do 3 people in 30 minutes. Now you're learning these things. You just got to tell people we're going to be rapid fire. Can't wait to meet with you. Blah, 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 blah. That's how I keep people motivated, Jeremy. Hope that helps. Long-winded answer.
So Crystal from Miami wants to know, what is the number one trait someone needs to have to succeed at Seamless? And are we hiring?
Great question, Crystal. Miami. I love it out there. It's so beautiful. I'm dying for a high rise on Ocean Boulevard. But got to work. Hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. Got to get there. So I look for 4 core values, 4 core habits, 4 core traits. Number 1, positivity. You have to be positive. Like, what you believe you can achieve, you will achieve. So you got to be thinking positively. Any problem, there's a solution. Any opportunity, we can capitalize on it. Any blocker, we will climb over the blocker, around the blocker, dig through the blocker, or just run straight through the blocking wall and not get down. It's that positive can-do mindset that really changes the game for anyone. So when people are negative, they can't accomplish anything. They never go as far as people that are positive. So number one core value for us, what we instill in all of our employees and what we hire for is positivity. Number 2 is coachability. You have to be coachable. And coachable means, I learned this the hard way when I was an entrepreneur. My first company when I was 18 made $12 million for the online poker industry, right? So could you imagine as a freshman, sophomore, junior in college, you're running this online poker marketing company, getting all of your friends, people you don't even know to join online poker sites, and they're giving you $100, $200, $300 a player to sign up, right? So I'm 18, 19, 20 years old. First year we made $1 million. Second year we made $4 million. Third year we made $7 to $8 million. So we made over $10 million in 3 years, and that was my first company, in sales. So I got really egotistical. And what happens when you get egotistical is you stop listening. You stop trying to learn. You stop trying new things. You don't listen to mentors, ideas, strategies, secrets. You don't scour the earth looking for things to get you to improve. So then when I launched my second company, I was egotistical and we didn't listen to advice. We didn't search for the secrets that we needed. We didn't find the list and sell the list like Seamless. And the company over the next 3 to 4 years lost $4 million, went bankrupt, and we shut it down. So coachability is the hunger and eagerness to improve at least 1% a day. You have to be hungry to improve 1% a day. There are secret strategies, best practices, ideas, playbooks, mentors, advice that you can find to become the best that you could be every single day of the week. Where are they? Who's got them? Success leaves clues. But you can only find those clues if you've got an open mind and you're hungry to learn and improve. So that's why we look for people that are hungry and coachable. You have to be coachable. And we've got a rule. You got to improve 1% a day. You improve 1% a day here at Seamless. By the end of the year, you'll improve 37x. That means if you're making $100,000 a year, if you improved 1% a day for the whole year, you're going to be making $3.7 million by the end of the year. So that's why coachable. Number 3, hard work. Hustle. I mentioned this earlier. Number 3 is hard work. Hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. And I'll go back. I had an amazing, a quick story here. I had a best friend. Name was Steve. Okay. And in grade school, in high school, Steve was a genius. Like, would never study, would play video games all day, would go and take a calculus test, physics test, geometry test, English test, all these different tests, A. No effort. I'd be there. I'd have to study for the test for 2 weeks, 4 weeks. I remember literally going to his house. His dad was a math genius, worked at American Greetings in their PhD mathematical and analytics division. I would go to Steve's house in Westlake, Ohio, and Steve would play video games, and I'd be there for 2 weeks straight with his dad coaching and tutoring me. So I mention this because guess what? He aces every single thing in high school, blows it out of the park. I get A's and B's, but I had to work my ass off for it. We go to college. It takes Steve 7 years to graduate college. I build 2 multi-million-dollar companies in college. And then, you scale forward. Now he's in a good job making 6 figures, but now we've got a company that's worth over $1 billion 10 years later. That's why one of the core fundamentals is hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. If Steve took his genius right, that he had from high school and grade school and worked as hard as me, guy would be a multi-billionaire. Just fucking utter genius. And this is why Kobe says all the time, you know, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant said if Shaq had Kobe Bryant's work ethic, the guy would be the number one basketball player of all time that ever existed. Because hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. So our third core value, you got to work hard. And then lastly, core value number 4, right here. Whatever it takes. Now, whatever it takes, our number one best-selling book, it became a number one bestseller in 1 hour of release. This book highlights hundreds of habits, principles, and secrets to maximize your success. But at the core of defining what is whatever it takes. Whatever it takes is, regardless of your title, your job responsibilities, your duties, if you're feeling good, if you're feeling happy, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling miserable, at any given point in time, you do whatever it takes to get the job done. Whatever the task is, that most important task of the day to move you, your business, your company, your role, your position, your title, your family, your friends forward, whatever that task is, that thing that you need to get done, you just do whatever it takes to get it done. And if you don't know the answers, you'll read all the books to find the answers. You'll join the masterminds, the courses, you'll cold call the experts that have the answers. You will do whatever it takes to get the action plan. And then once you have the action plan and the knowledge, then you put in the activity to execute on the knowledge and the game plan that you know you need to execute to accomplish that goal. That's number 4 core value. So when you put together all 4, positivity, coachability, hard work, whatever it takes, you can do anything in this world. And those are the 4 core values that we've leveraged to build the top fastest growing SaaS company, top 50 LinkedIn startups, top 50 SaaS company in the US, pre-IPO, 0 to $1 billion in value in 4 years or less. You know, those are the core values that we hire for and look for here at Seamless. So then when I'm interviewing someone, I'm trying to interview them based on these core values. Like, you know, what type of challenges have they faced? How have they overcome those challenges? What have been their roles and responsibilities? And then their greatest accomplishments to achieving that. I'll also, in the interview, give them feedback to see if they're coachable. Right? If they're interviewing for a sales position, I'll have them cold call me or pitch me, purposely give them bad feedback, opportunities to improve, have them run it again to see if they're coachable and they apply what I coach them on, to see if they can actually listen and learn and change based on the feedback, or are they just egotistical and they think that they're the best in the world? And then I also look for, like, do they work hard? Did they work throughout high school, college? Do they go all out at their other companies? And will they do whatever it takes? So those are the core values. That's what we hire for. Good luck, Crystal. Highly recommend. We're hiring. It's like 1,000 people this year. Go to seamless.ai/careers. Apply today. Seamless.ai/careers. Apply today.
Tyler from Scottsdale, Arizona wants to know, how can I find a mentor and what makes a good mentor?
I think a definition of a mentor is someone that's accomplished something that you need to accomplish. So I've got 1,000 mentors, right? And these are experts that I read their books on, their blogs. These are people that I call and get their advice. Like, I've got marketing mentors, sales mentors, accountability coach mentors, health guru mentors. Like, all of your goals, whoever the people are that accomplish what you want to accomplish, go read their stuff. And that's mentoring. Go read their content, go read their blogs, go join their masterminds, their courses, their newsletters. And then also what you could do to get one-on-one is pay them to coach you. Like, I pay an accountability coach to coach me and hold me accountable every day to achieving my goals and dreams. I pay health coaches to hold me accountable, macros, micros, diet, workout. I pay gurus, literally gurus who have built multi-billion-dollar companies to help me in sales, in marketing, in finance. I take on investment from gurus who have been there and done that. So I literally will take an investment from someone that I know can help us get to our big goal of building $1 billion company. And then they will give me advice in exchange for the equity that I give them, for the money and for the time. So just a mentor is someone that helps you achieve a goal that you want to achieve, who has been there, done that before. Just figure out who those experts are. Go find them, go follow them, go study them, go do what they do. And then also, if you want to have an intimate one-to-one relationship, pay them by literally to do one-on-one coaching. Now, a lot of people you can't do one-on-one coaching with me. I'll only do group coaching, and I've got my courses as well. So to get my courses, it's $5,000 to $10,000, and you get all-inclusive courses. To do my mastermind, where we meet once a quarter and we meet once a month virtually, that's $10,000 to $25,000. So people like me, you got to pay to play. You got to pay to meet with these people. You got to pay to get their one-on-one mentorship. However, my mentorship comes in lower ticket forms. You can buy my books. You can read my blog posts. You can follow me for free on LinkedIn, where I post secrets every single day to maximize your success. And these are the things that you can do with the mentors. You buy the technology that they sell. I built Seamless to automate selling, so just success leaves clues. Oh, Brandon became a multimillionaire in sales because he used Seamless.ai, the #1 sales software. All right, then go get Seamless, go buy Seamless, go use Seamless every single day. You just follow the people that have done what you want to do and model everything that you do after them to get to where you want to go. That's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. By the way, every day we share new secrets, we share new episodes, we share new posts. Hit that subscribe, follow button right now. Click the link below, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, and also post your questions. DM me your questions, and we'll rock and roll.